This is deeply a message of love and harmony. Less killing, less torturing, less pain, less suffering. Hey, hey, it's a beautiful day. Hey, hey, it's a beautiful day. Hey, it's a beautiful day. Hey, hey, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. It's so, 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 so beautiful. What is going on, all you amazingly beautiful people out there? My name is SeaJay, and today we're gonna talk about plants have feelings too. You know, it's not just the humans and the animals and the bees. Plants have feelings too. So why does it matter if we eat this or eat that, kill this or kill that, torture this or torture that? It's all the same, right? We're gonna get into it. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So I'm gonna start off this video by saying, if this resonates with you, this message is for you. If this does not resonate with you, it may not be the information you need right now. Or it may be the information your higher source wants you to hear, but you don't want to hear it. Okay? So, first let's look at animals and plants. Animals, like us, have this thing we call ego. They have a sense of self, and they want to keep themselves living because they feel as though if they were to die, then their life is over. Now, plants, on the other hand, have more of a unity consciousness, where a tree may not feel as though that its life is completely over because it knows there's other trees that are taking its place. It knows that it is connected to all trees in the land. We as humans, animals, want to continue to live individually. Trees are more unity, okay? You see where we're going here? Now, whenever you kill an individual or you are harming one individual, an animal, a human, it is releasing a lot of hormones, a lot of chemicals into its flesh, a lot of incompletions. I don't want to leave yet. I'm scared. And then we consume all the suffering, all the pain, all the fear, all the sorrow that the animal has given off through its flesh. We become the pain, the incompletions, the guilt, the worry that that animal has given off. A tree, a plant, a cucumber, doesn't necessarily give off those types of fear-based emotions, those types of chemicals. They will give off chemicals, but it's not at the same degree of incompletions as the animal, because in the plant kingdom, they live more in oneness, in collective consciousness, in the unity consciousness. There is no fear and worry and so much disharmony in dying, because they know their life is still growing through another. They live through others, not just through themselves. Now, all types of foods, everything you put in your mouth, brings the body out of true alignment. But that's a video for another time. So if you are somebody who is concerned or who talks about, well, you eat plants or you eat fruits and vegetables, you're causing harm and pain and suffering in that kingdom, the plant kingdom. So what I'm doing isn't bad. I'm just doing the same thing as you, just at a different degree. This is what I will say. The human has a lot of boundaries, and breaking those boundaries can be very, very difficult, especially when you have information that back up your reasoning, your validation for why you have those boundaries in place. For example, people once thought that eating meat was extremely necessary until they seen people live on a meatless lifestyle. Then it got to, okay, well, you're gonna need protein that's only in things like meat or beans, until they seen people like fruitarians who eat only fruits. Then they're like, okay, well, I guess you could do that. You can't just not eat anything for 7 days or for a week, until they seen people who fast, who do not eat for months. Okay, people as breatharians. These boundaries being in place so strongly from the information that you may have been given by authorities that you trust, these boundaries are extremely difficult for a human to dissolve. But we are dissolving them right now, okay? By giving us information to help build the confidence in ourselves to level up. Your higher self wants you to level up. But there's information you were given by a human in this physical world that is causing you to be conditioned, causing you to be trapped, if you will. There is no judgment here. No judgment at all. This information may harm you, okay? If you are not ready, or if you go into it too swiftly, or without knowledge, or without practice, without experience. So I'm not trying to force information on you. I'm not saying this is better. I'm simply providing the information. So let's go back to the plants having feelings. Yes, plants, we can look at them as having feelings, if you will. But as far as us receiving debt, karmic debt, or receiving certain illnesses or certain health-related issues from eating the plant, those possibilities for illnesses, for karmic debt being created in our life are drastically diminished when you eat plants versus animals. Because like in my last video, when I talk about us contributing to the slaughtering, the killing, the caging, the torturing of animals just by eating the animal, just by purchasing the food to help that company or industry pursue more killing, torturing, suffering. Okay. For example, to have cattle or, raising animals means that we have to deforest certain parts of the land. Okay, that's a lot of pain, a lot of suffering that the land has to go through. The animals having to move, and just you can see by having a lot of cattle, you have to give them a lot of water. The amount of water, the amount of resources we use to raise and kill and torture animals versus raising plants and chopping them down and eating the plants. If you just see the statistics, it'll make sense. You will see the drastic difference. So I say, if you cannot see or you cannot feel this message, it may be because your boundaries are so thick. The information that you have that validate your boundaries, your reasoning for living your lifestyle, they are very, very thick. You have a lot of information that continues to give you confidence in living your life. And I want you to know, keep living your life. If you feel in your heart it is your life, it is the right life for you to live. If you feel in your heart that it's bringing you health, it's bringing you happiness, it's bringing you joy, it's bringing the things around you happiness and joy, continue living your life. I do not want to force anybody out of a lifestyle that they're comfortable with. This is simply for those who may be confused, who may have questions. Okay? What I will say from my own experience, eating a plant-based, having a plant-based lifestyle has brought me a lot of joy, clarity, brain fog gone, okay? Being able to make decisions more in tunely with my source, with my heart, being able to be more gentle to the outside world, being able to be more gentle with myself, not being concerned or afraid in the world because of, oh, this virus, or your body is not capable of this, so you need to be injected with this, or you need to do this to be strong or have a good immune system. I'm no longer afraid because I know that my body is very capable, and I feel as though I build this confidence, I build this love inside of myself because I'm no longer contributing to so much hatred, so much death, so much suffering. Okay? Energy you receive, energy you put out, energy that you collect by your foods, by your conversations, by the information you receive, by the authorities you listen to. That energy is a part of you. So be mindful in the energy that you're consuming, you're collecting. Review the information that you have collected, the truths you believe are so true, the reasoning why you believe certain things are true. And this is an ongoing process. I do this during meditation a lot, reviewing myself. Am I ready to upgrade my beliefs? Because there's a never ending. You will never stop upgrading unless you plan on it, unless you want to stop and just be who you are and the information you have right then and there forever. And that's okay if that brings you comfort. For me and who I am right now, I strive for more information and to continue to grow. All right? Until I may be complacent or I may be comfortable and I just sit there for a while in my happiness or in my comfortability, and then something sparks a spark in me and I want to grow again. Okay? This is life. But getting back to the point, animals and plants. Consuming animals has a lot more detrimental or suffering ties to it than consuming plants, because animals have a sense of self where when they feel that their life is over, their life is over. They do not want to go. Plants, of course, they don't want to leave either. That's why they grow. But they don't have this suffering. They don't have that urge of, oh my gosh, if I'm going to not live, I'm going to be gone forever, and putting out all of this chaotic energy in the world, putting all of this sorrow because it feels like it's going to be gone forever. The plant knows there's many other plants in the world. Okay, it's just not my time. I guess I'll just, go ahead and dry up and let this other plant do its thing because I'm living through all plants. Okay? So, if you feel this message, give it a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. I love you. No matter what your eating style, no matter what your window of consumption is, I deeply, deeply love you. I and my family am the only one who eats plant-based. And I love my family no matter what. I don't judge them on what they eat. They're cooking right there, and I'm fixing my meal right here. Okay? And we love each other. We talk about things, and we see each other at where we are at. And we love where each other is at. Okay? So I'm not judging you. I'm simply providing information from my own experience and from what I have seen that helps me. I love you. Peace and blessings, much love, and I'll see you in the next video.